Merab Dvalishvili's incredible run as UFC bantamweight champion continued at UFC 320 with his third title defense of 2025, this time against Cory Sandhagen, a unanimous decision win. Dvalishvili, just truly incredible what he is doing right now. The 8th fighter now in UFC history to have 3 title defenses in a calendar year, the only bantamweight to do so. He's already here, tied for the longest consecutive title defense winning streak in the history of this weight class, and just continuing to level up, look better and better. He's on a 14-fight winning streak under the UFC banner now. That is good for the 4th longest in company history, only behind Anderson Silva's 16, and then Kamaru Usman and Islam Makhachev's 15. This has been unbelievable stuff for Dvalishvili. His confidence is growing, his skill set is growing, and it's really hard to see anyone in this weight class capable of beating him at this moment. Not really any fresh matchups there. We'll see if Mario Bautista can defeat Umar Nurmagomedov at UFC 321 and put himself at the top of the queue. As of right now, seems like Petr Yan is probably the top guy there, being a former champion coming off a couple wins, and he badly wants that rematch back. Dvalishvili seems down to do it, and he wants to do it as soon as UFC 323 in December. We will see if the UFC grants him the opportunity to try to become the first champion ever to have 4 title defenses in a calendar year. That would be historic, remarkable stuff, but Dvalishvili is doing historical and remarkable stuff in every fight here. Lands the most takedowns ever in a UFC championship bout. Now the first fighter with 100 plus takedowns inside the octagon in a career, and the list goes on and on with his achievements. We could sit here all day talking about everything Dvalishvili has accomplished, but the big question here is, will the UFC give him his wish to try to do that? I sincerely hope it happens. No fights, title fights, main event worthy fights announced for that card on December 6th. Dvalishvili says he is uninjured, he is ready to go, wants to make this turnaround. Hopefully the UFC is open to it, because I think that would be pretty exceptional and unique for him to go in there and get that 4th defense. Of course, that's a big assumption that he wins, but we saw how the first Yan fight went, how he can make those adjustments and everything would be a curious question, because I definitely think extremely highly of Petr Yan and his capabilities, but Dvalishvili is just on a very special and one-of-a-kind run in UFC history. So I want to see this man fight as much as possible, as soon as possible. I hope it happens. We'll have to see. Huge night for Dvalishvili, and we will see where this very special champion goes from here.